Where in the Herd is Tiffany, where we talk about travel, lifestyle, mental health, and fashion. Follow me on Instagram at Sweet Tiffies, Twitter at Sweet Tiffies, Facebook at Sweet Tiffies Inspirations, and the travel blog www.tiffany-travels.com. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
You're Tiffany, huh?
Yes. This is the kitchen area. Refrigerator, you can store your items, everything fits. This is like the sitting area and waiting room. There's more stuff upstairs. But let's go outside. This is the view of outside. I heard it's been raining every day. So, included with this hostel, if it wasn't raining, I'm pretty sure there's more people out here. Actually, it just stopped raining. So, let's go a little bit down. These kayaks you can rent for 2 hours for free. I am not gonna kayak because I'm scared to do it by myself, but it's available. And then this is where they have like all the boats and stuff out. I guess you can take, yeah. I am at the Yak Lake House in Bacalar. Here's the bathroom. I am at a hostel. If you guys know me, I do stay in hostels. They're very basic. A bed, sheets, pillow. There are 8 beds in here, but right now they're only doing, I guess, 50% capacity, so only 4 people are in the room. And then it leads out to, I don't know if you can see this view out here. So I'm gonna go outside so you guys can see it a little bit better. I was videoing.
Okay.
Okay, what's your name?
My name's Adal from Argentina. Working on making a best drink for you.
Yes. And it has lemon,
Lemonade, honey, and mint.
and oh, there's the mint leaf right there.
Yeah.
And we are at, what is this, the Yak?
The Yak Lake House in Bacalar.
Yes.
Visit us.
We are at Mr. Tacos, and they have a variety of tacos. Look at these tacos. I have the mole, this brown one. I have this one next to it. I have this one. And I had one of these over here. I didn't taste anything on the back row, but I feel like it looks lovely. I can't remember the exact name of the tacos, but just to let you know, they were super yummy. Not a cute little restaurant, but it's raining. For breakfast, we have an omelet with ham and cheese, with plantains, fruits, and bread. Hi everyone, welcome back. This episode we are talking about the Yak Lake House in Bacalar.
So let me tell you a little bit how to get to Bacalar. So I primarily stayed in the Playa del Carmen and Tulum area. And what I did was I said, hey, this is my second time here. I really want to explore another little town. So people kept talking about this little small town that was about a couple hours away, and it was known for its beautiful blue lakes. And I was like, oh yeah, I have to go. They were comparing it to like a mini Maldives, and I've never been there before, so I said, let's go. So I decided to book my ticket probably like a day before I went. And when I booked the ticket, I used the Ado bus. And the Ado bus is great for road trips because it's super cheap and it's very easy and convenient to get to. So once I booked my ticket, you're going to see the video on how to book your ticket on the Ado website. And I went to the Playa del Carmen station, and don't be like me, y'all. I was like catching it by the chinny chin of my hair. I think it left at like 12 something, like 12:30, and I got there like at 12:25. So I was like hoping that they were still there by the time the bus took off. So the bus was a 4-hour bus ride, and I believe it stopped in Tulum from Playa del Carmen, then it went on to Bacalar. So if you're like me, I'm like a baby. Like, I fall asleep on road trips, so I'm pretty sure 30 minutes to an hour I was already asleep. So by the time I feel like I woke up, we were in Bacalar, so I'm like wiping my eyes, like, okay, what's going on, where we at? And so the Bacalar is not like a real bus station. Like, they literally kind of dropped us off like on the side of the road, I think across from where the buses would normally pick you up at. So I'm like, okay, where do I go? What do I do from here? So I hopped out, and there was a guy like helping people like get taxis. And so I tried to show him, you know, the address because he didn't speak any English. And so when I showed it to him, he showed it to one taxi. The taxi didn't know, but then somebody else came up, and then this taxi knew where it was at. So I was like, cool. So it was like, I would say probably a good less than 10 minutes from where the station was to where the Yak Lake House was. So I arrived, and it was evening time. So when I got to the lake house, they buzzed me in. They got, I can't remember if I paid online. No, I paid online ahead of time. So I just needed to check in. Got to my room. It was an 8-bedroom, and there were, I think it was only 4 people because of the 50% capacity due to COVID. And I'm talking to the girl across from me. She speaks French, but I can't remember exactly where she was from. And my other roommate, I guess he was being nosy, which was a good thing, and he heard us over talking, and he was like, hey, do you want to go get some food? So we went to a place called Mr. Taco, and Mr. Taco was delicious. Like, everywhere I had been in Mexico, it was the same taco, like pastor, like chicken, or like shrimp. But Mr. Taco had about 15 different tacos, y'all. So I was in heaven. I was like, oh, I get to try something different. It was like mole, it was like shredded chicken, it was vegetarian style, it was potatoes and beef, and like there's just so many different styles. And I think I ended up trying 5 of the tacos, and it almost felt like more like 10 because the shells are so small, but they stuff it, so it's like you can literally separate the taco shells and then just make like 2 of them out of it. So it was super good. We sat there and talked, and that's one of the reasons why I love staying in hostels, because you get a chance to meet people. And it was good because it was raining that night. I had never been to Bacalar, so thank God that he had been there already, so he the one walked us to Mr. Taco. So once we came back, I ended up going to get my welcome drink. So the hostel offers everyone a welcome drink. You can go to the bar, get your drink. I think I got like a virgin mojito or something like that, which was good. And then it was time to go to bed really after that, because I had already arrived in the evening time. I got up in the morning and I took a tour around the place. The bottom was like the kitchen area, the lounge area, and then you can walk out and you see like an open lake, and that's why they call it the Yak Lake House. And so what is cool is they let you rent out the yachts for 2 hours for your stay. So when you're researching your hostel, see what little amenities that they have. So I feel like this is a cool amenity. It's something that you don't have to pay for, and you can just have it readily available. I don't know how to swim. I've said this already. If you know me, you know I don't know how to swim, so I did not get on these little yacht thingies because there was nobody else out there. And I decided to go to breakfast because it was raining. And I'm like, oh my God, I really want to see the lake, but there's not much you could do in the rain. So unfortunately, I never got to see these 7 seas that they're talking about, and I was disappointed because I went all the way for 4 hours, and then the weather. So sometimes our travel plans just don't go as planned. But the good thing was that when I go back to Mexico, I definitely want to go back to Bacalar to check it out. I will stay at the Yak Lake House again. Upstairs they also have more rooms, and I will have to check to see if they have the private rooms or not, but I still think it's a bang for your buck. It was less than 20 bucks. I was gonna go and stay at a hotel. I think that was like $50 a night, which is not bad, but I still like to be around people, and it was good since I had never been there and I arrived at nighttime. So that's one of the benefits of staying in the hostels, is meeting people that you would never meet. And even after I left the Yak Lake House, my roommate, I ended up seeing her in Tulum, and she helped me out to take a collectivo while I was going from Tulum to Playa del Carmen. So this is the reason why you want to stay at a hostel. Like I already said before, if you've never tried it, go ahead and try before. You never know, you just might like it. And like I said, some of the misconceptions are they don't have private rooms. That's not true. Another misconception is age. I hear that all the time. Oh, I'm too old to stay in a hostel. And I'm like, no, you're not. Like there's people that 50, 60, 70 years old staying in a hostel. So you're never too old. You're never too young. A lot of people also ask about like, where do you store your stuff? Remember, there's lockers everywhere. I would say always have your lock on handy, or sometimes you can buy them at the hostel. So your stuff is pretty safe. People always ask me, has anything ever happened to you in a hostel? Nothing has ever happened. Don't have any bad experiences to report. I've been in mixed dorms. I haven't. People like, oh, the guys in there, they're stinky, or just because they think of like young boys or whatever. And I'm like, no, I've been in mixed dorm and haven't had any issues. So don't trust everything that you hear. I say try it out for yourself, because I think your experience is the best experience, and you never know, you may love it, and if you don't like it, then you say, hey, I've already done it before. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review of the Yak Lake House in Bacalar. Yeah, so if you've ever been to Bacalar, let me know. I hope you got a chance to see the lagoon, the seven beautiful blue waters. So I definitely have to go back. And if you need a tour guide, check out Tony, the tour guide. I can put his information there. He's a great resource while you're in Bacalar. I talked to him before I got there, and randomly he saw me walking down the street. That's how small some of these towns are. And so if I had stayed a little bit longer, which he asked me to do, but I wasn't sure about the weather since it had been raining so much, so I decided to leave. And so I said, okay, well, Tony, if I ever come back, I'll let you know, and I'll let my audience member know. If you need somebody, then check out Tony, the tour guide. Teach you how to book an ado bus. So let's go to the website. Here we go. Show you exactly what to do. So I don't know, for some reason it always shows up in Spanish, but your origin is where you're starting from. So I'm going to go down to Quintana Roo. I'm going to click on Playa del Carmen. I'm going to then go to Destino, which is like where you're going. We're going to go back to Quintana Roo, and we're going to go to Bacalar. We are going to actually switch this to Redondo, which is a round trip. So there we go. We put it for the 28th and then return on the 29th. And encuentralo means enter. So we're gonna 5 in the morning, and it takes 4 hours from Playa del Carmen, and you'll land at 12:25. And so as you scroll down, you'll see other dates right here. But we're gonna go ahead and click on this right here. So we're gonna pick one that's available. If it's gray, it's already occupied. So we're just gonna push number 2 because it's right there in the front. Nombre, I'm gonna put my first name. Apellido, I'm gonna put my last name. And then I'm going to click on adult because it's just me, and I'm going to agree, and then I'm going to push continue. It's telling us on the way back. So there we go. So we're going to agree again, and then we're going to continue. So correo electronico is like your email address. So let's put in our email address really quickly, and then we're going to just make sure that it's exactly the same. And we're gonna click right there. Then we're gonna click pay, just showing us how much we are going to owe. So that's the calculation. The total is $848. It shows us when we're coming, and it shows us our seat number, and then it also shows us the total. And then this next page is you can pay by your credit card, PayPal. Nombre means you put your name in again. You're going to put your credit card number, expiration date, CVV, and then you're going to click that at the bottom, and then you're going to go ahead and pay. That I'm going to end the video here because I don't want to put my information. I don't want to buy a ticket right now. So there you go. That's how you would buy your ticket on the Ado bus. And once you buy your ticket, it will give you a confirmation and send you. All right, thank you so much for listening to this video, and have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Peace.